Hi guys, this is Spencer and the Trucktown crew here in Colby, Kansas. Check us out at semitruck.com. I wanted to share with you one of the projects we got going on today. We are tackling a full fender or single humps or single radius, whatever you want to call them in the trucker lingo slash trucker slang that we all live in, some fenders today. So we've got some interesting variables to this install. We've got 11R 24.5 rubber, which is as tall as we can go, and then we've also got this lovely Flex Air AG 380 suspension to work around. And to top that off, our fifth wheel height is not exactly as high as we'd like to see. So the problem with installing fenders, or the obstacle to overcome, the opportunity if you will, is to gain the maximum amount of tire clearance from the fender that we can, along with the maximum amount of fifth wheel clearance, because these fenders are going to ride with the frame, right, as the frame goes up and down. So right now the air is out of this suspension. Our fenders are mocked up on the other side, and this is how we would test to see we got our scientific fender board. It used to say fender board, but now it's just the ender board. But we go over and we see how much clearance we have in between the fender and the fifth wheel. And it's, to be honest with you, it's really not as much as we'd like to see, but it is about the maximum that we can gain on this particular install due to the amount of drop that is in the suspension, combined with brand new tires, which is a good thing in an install, brand new tires that are tall 24s. So as we began to look at this, you know, most of our fender arms would mount somewhere in this area. You know, your conventional arms that come out, your two post mounts that hold that fender. Now the problem comes in that most of the sweet spots to mount this are right here under this big nasty cast aluminum block that they used to design this suspension. So I'm not rewriting history, I know a lot of you guys have faced this, but I wanted to share with you some of the things that we've had to come up with, because it's kind of secret out there. It seems like there's some conspiracy theories about how to do this. There's some guys that do it great, some guys that do it wrong. I'm sure some of you will watch this video and think, man, I wouldn't do it that way. And your comments are more than welcome as we all learn together and try to figure out how to handle these situations the best that we can. So what we've done is these two bolts that hold that track bar, we've taken that front nut off and dropped a piece of flat iron down. That one was approximately 9.5 inches, which is a lot. You know, that's more than I'd like to see, but I really don't know what other my options are here. And keep in mind, everything's just tacked in place here. That's doctor front or driver front, and that's what we're going to set these fenders on. The other interesting aspect of doing these single radius fenders is that as the suspension drops its air, the frame and tires have a tendency to pivot one way or another, right? And you'll want to check that as you do one of these installs, because you want your fenders to be kind of in the right radius around the tire to where it matches and looks even as the air is up. But you have to work the majority of your mounting with the air down, because that's how you get to know where your tire clearance is, your distance in between your fender and your tire. So we've got our air down, and if you notice, there's a little bit more gap in the front than there is in the back. And keep in mind, this isn't permanent yet, it's all tack welded. Give me a second to get her finished up, we'll get you another video. But as the suspension raises, these wheels are gonna pivot forward just a little bit. It's about 3/8 of an inch. We did another scientific measurement, of course, to define that, and we had to offset those fenders just a little bit to the forward with everything in the down position. The center bracket was a real bear to figure out. I'll show you on the other side because you can see it a little better. And I'm hoping it holds up. I think I'm going to need to do some more gusseting and reinforcement. But you can see we've got our 2 pieces of flat that are dropping down out here to our 1 bar, which is, you know, kind of what we had in the front. But then to get over to the back side of the front fender, we had to extend forward about 6 inches and put another bar. So you can imagine that added leverage and weight is not going to be real friendly on that. So we're going to get creative here a little later today to get some more structure out to that. I guess that's all I got for now. I will show you a finished product here hopefully later today and share with you some of the things that we learned as we went through this. So thank you all for watching this video, and check us out semitruck.com or come in and see us. We're on Interstate 70 in between exit 53 and 54, and we got a lot of stuff here in stock on the floor. So we will talk to you later. Have a great day.